Hello friends, I'm so glad to welcome you to our channel today. We're going to dive into a topic that impacts each of us, whether we realize it or not. It's something that shapes how we live, think, and dream. Today, we'll be talking about life goals, how we strive for perfection, and, most importantly, how to make that journey a source of joy rather than stress. Think about this for a moment. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to have a clear direction in life? They know exactly what they want, and they move confidently toward their goals. And then there are others, perhaps even you, who sometimes feel lost, as if they're drifting aimlessly without a map. What's the difference? It all comes down to one simple yet powerful thing: a clear understanding of their life goals. In this video, we're going to explore what life goals mean through the lens of Alfred Adler's groundbreaking psychological concepts, how the pursuit of perfection can be both a gift and a challenge, and how to find a healthy balance between ambition and reality. By the end, you'll have practical tips and exercises to apply right away, steps to help you better understand yourself and align with what truly matters to you. So, settle in and let's get started. What are life goals according to Adler? Before we talk about achieving your goals, let's pause for a moment to understand what Adler really meant by life goals. Alfred Adler was one of the founders of modern psychology, and his ideas revolutionized the way we think about human behavior. He believed that all our actions, whether big or small, are guided by specific life goals, even if we're not fully aware of them. But what does that really mean? Imagine this. Each of us is like a ship sailing through the ocean. Our life goal is the port we're trying to reach. But here's the thing. This port isn't chosen at random. It's shaped by our childhood experiences. Think about the influences around you growing up, your family dynamics, the lessons you learned from friends and teachers, even the unspoken rules of your environment. All of these factors silently shape the destination you're sailing toward. Here's an example. Imagine a child who is constantly compared to others. They might develop a belief like, "I have to be better than everyone else." Now, as an adult, this belief could drive them to achieve incredible things. But it might also create constant pressure and stress, fueled by a fear of never being good enough. Adler believed life goals act as both motivators and limitations. If your goal is something positive, like helping others, it can inspire you to grow and take action. But if your goal is to avoid failure, you might live in constant fear and miss opportunities to take risks. So, let's reflect. What is your primary life goal? Is it something that aligns with your authentic self? Or is it a goal influenced by societal expectations, family pressures, or the opinions of others? Take a moment to think about it. And if you're comfortable, share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Perfection as a driving force. Now, let's talk about perfection. Adler believed that the desire to improve is one of the most powerful forces driving human behavior. He said, "A person always strives to be better than they are." But striving for perfection isn't about being flawless. It's about growth. It's about becoming a little better today than you were yesterday. There's a healthy way to pursue perfection. You understand that growth is a process, not a race. You allow yourself to make mistakes because they're part of learning. You set goals that challenge you, but they're still realistic and achievable. And then there's unhealthy perfectionism. You constantly fear judgment or criticism. You procrastinate because you're afraid of not doing things perfectly. You rely more on what others think of you than on what you truly want. Here's an example. Imagine a student preparing a presentation. A student with healthy perfectionism might think, "I'll do the best I can with the time and resources I have." But a student with unhealthy perfectionism might think, "If it's not perfect, I'll fail." This fear might even stop them from presenting at all. So how do you shift your mindset? Try telling yourself this: "I have the right to make mistakes. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn." Repeat that to yourself whenever you feel stuck. Why do life goals shape our lifestyle? Your life goals don't just sit in your mind as abstract ideas. They actively shape your lifestyle. They influence the way you respond to challenges, build relationships, and make decisions. Adler described this as your style of life. Let's imagine two people with very different goals. One person's goal is to help others. Their lifestyle will likely be focused on collaboration, compassion, and kindness. Another person's goal is to avoid failure. Their lifestyle might be cautious, even passive, because they're afraid of taking risks. Here's a simple exercise you can try right now. Grab a piece of paper and write down answers to these questions. What is my main life goal? Does it align with my core values? How does this goal influence my daily choices? This exercise is a great way to understand yourself better and to see if your current actions align with the person you want to become. How to achieve your goals. Now, let's get practical. Here are 4 steps to help you achieve your life goals. Step 1. Define your starting point. Be honest with yourself about where you are right now. For example, if your goal is to improve your fitness, ask yourself, what can I do today? How far can I run? How strong am I now? Step 2. Break your goal into smaller steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming. Breaking them into smaller tasks makes them manageable. Instead of saying, I want to master French, try, I'll learn 10 new words every day. Step 3. Find support. Share your goal with a trusted friend or connect with like-minded people who can encourage and motivate you. Step 4. Embrace mistakes. Mistakes aren't failures, they're lessons. If something doesn't go as planned, take it as feedback, not as a setback. The traps of perfectionism. As inspiring as the pursuit of perfection can be, it also comes with its pitfalls. Common traps include procrastinating because you're afraid of failing, burning out because you're trying to control every detail, becoming overly dependent on others' approval. To avoid these traps, remember, done is better than perfect. Set realistic deadlines that keep you moving forward. Be open to feedback. It's a gift, not a critique. Conclusion. Friends, striving for perfection isn't about being better than others. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, step by step. So, here's my question for you. What's one small thing you can do today to move closer to your goal? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little inspiration today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.